now you've got a situation where Mike Johnson, who is a Caligula Jump creature, is in charge of the House, and he is like, nope, no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go ahead and start cutting Medicaid. Because that's what's actually happening. They just voted to cut $800 billion from Medicaid. So this is from today, actually. So the Republican House budget resolution would cost congressional districts an average of $2 billion each and could eliminate coverage for 159 million people. So Medicaid and the Children's Health Insurance Program, or CHIP, cover essential life-saving health care for nearly 1 in 4 Americans. This is according to Center for American Progress, including low-income individuals and families, pregnant women, seniors, and people with disabilities. For the nearly 80 million people covered by Medicaid or CHIP, those programs mean being able to see a doctor when they're sick, obtain the medication that they need, or afford home-based care or nursing home services near the end of life. All right, so my Medicaid coverage actually just got cut off recently, so I cannot get a renewal on my asthma inhalers or go get dental care.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah, my mom on Medicaid
this is
too.
so this is something that affects me personally, and I didn't even vote for the motherfucker. So, but yeah, so the House budget resolution currently under consideration instructs the House Energy and Commerce Committee to cut at least $880 billion in costs through 2034. Based on previous proposals from House Budget Committee Republican leadership, these cuts are rightly anticipated to come from the Medicaid program. All states rely on federal matching funds to finance their state Medicaid and CHIP programs. A new analysis from the Center for American Progress explores the potential reach of these cuts by congressional district. And then it gives a table below that explains, how all these funds are allocated and what this would actually mean for people who receive public assistance. Because what ends up happening is you cut these programs, and all of a sudden people can't afford to go to the doctor, who otherwise would have their medical treatment covered. And of course, SNAP benefits are being cut as well. So you're cutting SNAP benefits and Medicaid at a time when people are desperate. And that is going to cause a huge increase in crime, because desperate people are going to do desperate things, not all of them legal. So, this is Caligula Drumpf making good on his promises to his donors, especially to Muskrat, who wants all that money for himself. Muskrat has huge conflicts of interest going on with all sorts of agencies, like the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which is toothless and defanged as it was by the time Drumpf got in there again back in January. It actually did do some good, but a lot of these, along with the National Labor Review Board, NASA, and also there's a lot of companies like, say, like the SEC, for example. All these agencies were basically looking into Muskrat's activities because he's getting government subsidies and he's producing shit.